Hello there, my friends. I am so glad you are here today. We are going to be doing some serious transforming of our space. We are going to be deep cleaning, getting rid of the mess, and just getting it back in order. So, if you remember in 2 videos ago where I ended the video with some of these clips, well, that was the first part of all the laundry. But now I am actually adding the second part. So, in the beginning of this video, as you see, I started the night before and I had so much laundry to do. It was insane how just golly, how bad it got so quick. I don't know if you guys have summer break going on, but my kids are home and it's just piling up so incredibly fast and way too much. I don't know. Too much, too fast is what I can say. So, we're also in the time where I don't have to take the kids to school first thing in the morning. So I have found myself kind of waking up a little bit later and then feeling like, hey, I want to declutter the house. I want to clean the house. Let's do a million loads of laundry. So that's basically what's going on here. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. I do not usually wash, dry, and fold all at once. I wash, dry, put in a basket, and hope to get to it soon. And this is the get to it soon. Putting it all on my bed and watching it 48 hours before I go to bed and just tackling everything and then telling myself that I have to put it away the next day and really making sure that I follow through with that. So that was a tub clean. I got these little pods. Earthbreeze sells them as well. This is not the Earthbreeze brand. I honestly don't know what brand it is. I saw it on Instagram and it got me. So I like to do this every so often. You just put it on a tub clean and it cleans it out really, really well. I don't know if you ever done laundry and pulled your laundry out and it seems to have like new stains on it. It's like this faded stain. And sometimes it kind of looks like if you maybe washed maybe something dark with light clothes and maybe like colored spilled on it. It, I don't know what it is. I just know that that was happening to us quite a bit. But when I started using these pods, it doesn't happen anymore. So I wanted to do that real quick. And then while that's going, before I do any more laundry, I am going to clean up my room because when my room is clean, I feel like I have my life together. Maybe I really don't, but it definitely feels like it. Also, you all know I suffer with the worst allergies. So when my room is clean, I feel like my allergies are way better as well. So I'm just wiping everything down, putting things back where it needs to go. I've got to go in here and get rid of so much stuff. Oh my gosh, so much stuff. I still want to do an overhaul on this room, but I feel like I have too many other things, like too many balls in the air right now that I haven't even thought to buy the paint and to get ready. I really would like to get some more nightstands. These are very bulky and a little too large for the room. So I may sell this whole set. I don't know. Maybe we'll sell just the bed and the nightstands and then kind of refinish the dresser to a lighter color. I want to get something a little less cool toned, but in due time, I'm not rushing to do that just yet. We've got a lot going on. We just sold the shed and it came at a perfect time because, as you know, the HOA wasn't having it. And I heard through the grapevine that people weren't too thrilled with it. And now that we have new HOA members, something was about to get done. So I sold the shed, thank goodness. But it really was a blessing in disguise because the bathroom upstairs flooded and it flooded down and stained the ceiling in the kitchen. So that bathroom has to get done immediately. So that will be in the very near future. I knew we needed to do it and we've kind of just been holding off. But now that we know that water is dripping, well, was dripping through, we have to be very, very careful. It's not a current leak, but the potential is there. The stain is on the ceiling and it's just got to get taken care of. There is nothing like a corded vacuum clean. I will keep telling y'all, I love the cordless vacuums. They are convenient as all get out, but when you want a deep down clean, get yourself a corded vacuum. This is the Shark vacuum. I got it for Christmas and I love it, and I'm happy I have it. It is incredible. I can clean this carpet with anything, and I have tested it. But the way it works and the power it has, it pulls up so much more. So, listen, if you have carpet, a lot of carpet in your house, I want to encourage you to get a corded vacuum because it makes a world of difference, especially when you have allergies and pets. Let me just tell you. So I'll try to put a link in my description box. I'm not the greatest at links. Y'all know that. I'm probably the worst content creator ever because I don't ever do links, but I'll try to remember. And if you guys do want a link and it's not there, let me know and I will definitely put it in the description box. But again, it's the Shark. I don't know much more other than it just came out and I got it at Christmas time, and it is by far one of my favorite vacuums. It is up there with the Kirby. It's probably better than the Kirby because the Kirby is so darn heavy. So yeah, it definitely wins for me.
If I could, I would take all your pain. I know it's been getting in your way. If you let me in, you could see I would say it to your face. Cycles repeating. You get mad, I get sad, and then you leave and I'm grieving.
I'm now taking my walking pad that Chris got me for Christmas and I am putting it under the bed. I was tired of having the equipment in here. Although, yes, we do definitely use it. I was feeling completely crowded and obstructed. So I put this under here and I'm really glad I did because now we have a pop-up playpen in our bedroom for the kitties. So I think I'm actually going to put that away because they're actually in the bathroom in a little box. So yeah, I needed some space in here. This room isn't huge. And so with having exercise equipment in here, it just wasn't working.
Why do I feel like your world is in my hands? Cycles repeating. You get mad, I get sad, and then you leave and I'm grieving. What I wish we had, what I really need. I know deep down you're good. You're just so misunderstood, it's deceiving. Round and round we go, cycles repeating. Oh, cycles repeating.
I am pretty sure that I have another lighted mirror coming very soon. I actually got it for Isabella and Sandra, but the brand didn't. So, okay. So when you work with brands, you basically like, if it's something like that, like with the mirror, they'll ask for the space that you're planning on putting it. And I sent them the picture of my space and then the picture of her space, and they chose my space. But that was after I had already told the girls that I'm going to get you guys a mirror. So yeah, that's what I planned on doing. And they said, no, we want to do your space. So I said, that's fine. So I got a larger mirror to come here in this space because we still haven't fixed any of the damage from the previous mirror installation. So I'm actually going to give this one here that's up on my wall to the girls and then have the new mirror come because again, I need something larger anyway. But it was a bummer because I wanted to get something for them and we had picked it out. We got all excited. I told you guys I love blessing my family with things that brands will give. It's just amazing. And they were so happy because they just bought a house. And I was so bummed when they were like, no, we don't want that space. But I'm still going to find a way to take care of them. And I am going to try to do a whole video doing a little bathroom makeover for those girls.
You remind me of Friday fever when the sun went down. I could try to describe this feeling, but just calm down. Lay it down for the night. Tell myself I'm alright.
So what is the chore in your house that you just really can't stand doing? I'm sure a lot of people say toilets. Toilets don't bother me one bit unless they have the stains, like, the hard water stains. That really gets on my nerves because I cannot get it up and the toilet doesn't look clean, even though I know I just scrubbed it. So that really bumps me out. But the chore that I can't stand doing is unloading the dishwasher, and I hate doing it. And then every time I end up doing it, I always ask myself, why are you so worked up about unloading the dishwasher? It's not that big of a deal. But still, I just don't like unloading a dishwasher. I don't know what it is. I'll clean all day long. I love cleaning the kitchen. It's very relaxing for me doing the dishes and just kind of zoning out and processing my thoughts for the day. But unloading that dishwasher, nope. I let the kids do that, and they switch off days, and it just works out that way. This is the Tenneco Stretch Mop Vac, and it has completely replaced my regular mop. I love it so much. You do have to make sure you clean out all of the parts and make sure you clean out the water, but it is incredible, and it cleans what I think it cleans very, very, very well. The reason why I say that, because I was a little skeptical when I first started using these things, but I had used it on the kitchen floor, and then just a short time later, some water, because sometimes we will put up our Stanley cups or our water bottles under the water fountain in the fridge, and we'll prop them up there to kind of, because it takes forever for it to fill up, just forever. And it started overflowing. So I got a white rag and started cleaning up everything. And usually, if we have it mopped, it would get really dirty and really nasty, but it didn't at all. It was clean. Like when it wasn't like perfectly white, but it was like pretty darn good. So that was a really good confirmation that this is cleaning very, very well. So now I'm moving on and putting some of Chris's clothes away. I mentioned before, I do my laundry, Noah's laundry, and Emma's laundry. Drew, Liam, and Josiah and Chris do their own laundry. I'm happy to do Chris's laundry, but he says he'll do it just to help me out. Um, and we like to clean his clothes sometimes separately because he does work out in the field as an AC contractor. So sometimes I like to treat his clothes a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to put his stuff away. It's been sitting here for a couple of days. He was just feeling overwhelmed with everything. And it's just a little way that I can bless him and get this off of his plate and take care of it for him. So our stairs become a catch-all just like the countertops. I like to put the shoes here. I'm also encouraging the kids not to wear shoes in the house anymore. I know you did see me just wearing shoes, but these are the ones that I wear in the house. Yes, I have worn them outside of the home before, but I don't anymore. I usually just designate that for my on clouds. These are some shoes that Chris got me, so I wear these around the house just so my feet don't hurt too much. But I have been having the kids just put all of their shoes right here. And I'm going to take these clothes up to Josiah for him to tackle. I still have to finish going through their room. I just got them a dresser, and the boys and Chris put it together yesterday, so I will have that in next week's video. I'm really looking forward to finishing their room up. I got rid of so many clothes, so being able to put everything in a drawer that actually fits will be really good. Speaking of having a corded vacuum, you have to be very careful because it is so powerful that you have to monitor how much of a suction it has, which is this is great. It has a detect on there, but you can also manually change it. This is a washable rug up here, and I really like it. It's super soft, but being able to throw it in the washer just makes it extra special. Um, I'm going to continue to do this area. I will usually do hardwood floors with the cordless, but if this is out, it does have a hardwood floor setting, so I'll go ahead and just tackle this real quick. Coming into the dining room, I'm going to wipe everything off of the table. I like to try to do this first with a rag to get up any food or hard, sticky stuff. I notice when I do this first, it gives a better appearance to the glass, even if I use Sprayway or Windex or something like that, which I only use Sprayway. Because if you use Sprayway and you have food particles and all kinds of gunk on here, it just smears it around. That's my experience. So go ahead and wipe it down with a warm rag first and then use your glass cleaner. I know I've said this before and I'm sticking to it again. No more Sprayway. This is the last can I am using. And when I spray it, I'm holding my breath and usually running out of the room as fast as I possibly can. That is not a joke. So I got some Branch Basics. I've seen it online. I've wanted to buy it, but I just felt like it was a little pricey. But they started selling it at Target. So I just bought the concentrated bottle for $4.99, and then I can make my own bottles to depending on the concentration for whatever I need in the house. So I'm gonna start using that. I did already purchase it, but I want to go ahead and get rid of what I have. I'm not buying any more Method, which y'all know I love it. I'm just going to try to be more mindful because my asthma has really been acting up. And although I started my shot again for my asthma and it's doing better, I have nodules in my lungs. And so, which I have to get checked on the 12th to make sure they're not growing or doing anything. But I have these nodules in there and it scares me, of course. They said it's most likely from my pneumonia when I had COVID when I was pregnant with Emma, but just having the nodules there and having to do checks on them every 6 months makes me nervous. And it just dawned on me while I was holding my breath with the Sprayway. I'm like, why do I do this? If I have to hold my breath, then I shouldn't have to use this anymore. So that was like a light bulb moment for me. So no more. I got the Branch Basics. I'm going to do my best to use it. In some future videos, you'll see that I did use the e-cloth. I don't think the window glass e-cloth is amazing. That's just me. But we're going to figure something out because I want to just be more mindful because these are the only lungs I've got. I am decluttering some of her items in these bins. I got the bins from TJ Maxx. I really like them because it keeps everything compartmentalized And I have one for her Play-Doh and the other one for her arts and coloring books. I'm cleaning out the coloring books and whatever she doesn't need, doesn't play with, or is messed up. That way, hopefully, she'll be more inclined to play with it a little bit more. So I'm just going to run through here really quick and declutter as much as I can with her here, not getting her too involved, because this, she doesn't mind if I let some things go. My 15-year-old son just walked in the frame, and I can't believe that's my child. He is 15 years old, and he is towering over me. He's probably 6 foot, 6'1" now. 15. It is crazy. It's crazy how that, I mean, he was never a little baby, but you know what I mean. My little baby, he's just such a big guy now. Like, he's like a grown man, but yet he's not, because he's only 15. It's just, it's really weird. Motherhood is really, really weird, but especially when your boys start towering over you, it's like, whoa. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It just puts things in perspective of how quickly it truly goes. If your kids love gymnastics or just are really busy, this little bar here Emma got for her birthday, and it has been awesome. And it also folds up, so it's flat, but highly recommend it. We also got her this like blow up mat. It is great. I mean, yes, it does take up space, and who wants a pink bar in the middle of their living room floor, but it is so good for when they're wanting to play and have their energy, and maybe they're watching something. And I don't know why kids like to watch things upside down, or it's just so wiggly. It's so funny. But this bar has been great for her. This bathroom needs a massive overhaul as well. I think I'm going to do the faux marble peel and stick tiles, then obviously paint it, maybe some wainscoting on the walls, wallpaper, I'm not sure. I would like to get a new vanity in here just because this one has a lot of water damage on the inside. And you know, you can sell cabinets, you can sell granite countertops. So if you aren't in love with what you have, what the house came with, you can absolutely sell them and then put that towards whatever you do actually want. I got a little bit of backlash for getting rid of the granite countertops, which were these right here from the kitchen, but it wasn't my style and I didn't like it. And we were able to make a decent amount off of just selling them on Facebook Marketplace, as well as all of the cabinets, which was so good. Even though they were water damaged, you have investors come in and really know how to make things really nice. So a little bit of advice for you if you are interested in getting rid of some things. Look on Facebook Marketplace, buy, sell, all the things. It is incredible. I find so many things on there. If I need anything or want anything, that is my first place to shop always.
I'll help. I want to play.
I came in here hoping that I could get a lot more done, but that wasn't what had happened, and I am really just going with the flow. It didn't happen, and I knew I could get to it another day, and I did. I was able to go in here and get quite a bit out of here once she went outside for a little bit. This was a day where she wanted to keep everything, and I can pretty much feel it out. I know what kind of how it's going to be. So once I saw that she was wanting everything, I realized I'm just going to stop. There's no point of stressing myself out because I want to get it all done. I'll just have to come back another day. And funny story, I started putting things in the bag. She saw the bag in the garage, had an absolute meltdown, and ended up we had to rip open the bag and pull some stuff out that I had put in there. So I do not get upset by those things. Like I have mentioned so many times, when you're decluttering, it is really best to put it in a box or a black trash bag, a black bag, just something that you can't see through it for yourself and for your family. Um, you as a parent know what is best for your kids to have, although I always tell you, do not just go in their room and get rid of everything. That is truly traumatic, and you don't want to do that to them. So maybe you don't understand why they keep some things. That's okay. You can talk about it. You can work through the emotions that they're feeling with those objects. But if there's something that they truly, truly want to keep, like this Hello Kitty you see on the ground there, that's a Christmas Hello Kitty that she never even touches. When I put it in the bag, she had a meltdown and I pulled it right back out because the reality is, if she's that upset over Hello Kitty, then I'm just going to keep it in her room. I don't ever want her to feel like her items aren't valuable or she's not allowed to keep things that are valuable to her. I don't want her to ever feel like my clean home, decluttered home is more important and valuable than how she feels or her items. So we have to work through it. Noah's the same way. He was the type of kid when I would start taking Christmas down, he would get so incredibly emotional. And I would sometimes just have to wait until he went to bed to pull all the Christmas down. She's the same way. If she sees me get rid of things of hers, it really brings up a lot of emotion. So I gotta just pay attention to that. Um, but I was able to wait. I came out of here. I didn't worry about it anymore. I knew I couldn't get a lot done. Came back, did a nice little sweep and got rid of quite a bit. And like I said, left it in the garage. It's still, to this day, sitting in the garage. I need to do a massive drop off very soon. I am going to be redoing Emma's room as well. She wants rainbows on her wall, so we will be painting in here very soon. I really want to do a very soft lavender, but I'm going to take her to the paint store and let her pick something out and just make this a really special room. She still has a lot of trouble staying in her bed at night. If you guys have any tips for that, we start out really strong. I've done the make her room like she likes it. I make it comfortable. We do night lights. We have a really good bedtime routine. I have her favorite blankies and her toys, but well, it really just depends. She inevitably comes into our room or knocks on our door, and we will take her back, or Chris will take her back, but she always comes back. So if you have any tips on 4-year-olds that don't want to stay in the room all night, I would love that so much. But this room definitely needs an upgrade. It's time for a real dresser and a new bed. I'm on the fence on whether I want to do a twin day bed with a trundle or just a regular twin bed. Let me know what you think would look best in this room. It's not very large, so let me know. I'd love to know y'all's thoughts.
Feels like I can't hold
So here is the bag I was talking about that's still in the garage that needs to be sent off to donation. I'm still in the works of doing this garage, get it all out of here, throw it all away. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Will you please like this video? It helps support my channel so incredibly much. Would you consider hitting that subscribe button? It is completely free. It just lets you know when I upload new videos. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified. I am trying to post on Tuesdays. I'm trying, but I post every single week, and I just want to thank you all so much for being here. I know time is a precious commodity, and the fact that you spent it with me means the world to me. Also, don't forget, no matter whatever you're going through, you're not alone, and I'm definitely here to be here with you, your friend, and hopefully someone that can motivate and encourage you. I love you all so much, and thank you so much for being here, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
on.